There was a businessman named John who was struggling to keep his company afloat. Debts were piling up, creditors were hounding him, and suppliers were demanding payment. Desperate for a solution, John sat on a park bench with his head in his hands, wondering if anything could save his company from bankruptcy. As John sat dejectedly, an elderly gentleman named Samuel approached him. Sensing John's distress, Samuel asked, "My friend, what is troubling you?" John poured out his heart to Samuel, detailing his financial woes and the impending demise of his company. Samuel listened intently, a knowing smile on his lips. "I think I can help you," Samuel said reassuringly. He asked John his name, pulled a check out of his pocket, and placed it in John's hand. "Take this," Samuel said. "Meet me here exactly 1 year from today, and you can pay me back then." Then, as mysteriously as he had appeared, Samuel turned and disappeared. John looked down at the check in his hand. It was for $100,000, signed by Andrew Carnegie, one of the richest men in the world. "This is it," John thought to himself. "I can solve my money problems in an instant." Instead of cashing the check, John decided to keep it in his safe. He believed that just knowing it was there, a symbol of hope and possibility, might give him the strength to find a way to save his business. With renewed determination, John set out to revive his business. He negotiated better deals with suppliers, extended payment terms, and focused on closing big sales. Within months, the company's finances had improved significantly, and John was back on the road to success. Exactly 1 year later, John returned to the park with the uncashed check. As he waited for Samuel, he reflected on the past year and realized that the check itself had not been the key to his turnaround. It was his newfound confidence, ignited by Samuel's act of kindness, that had empowered him to take control of his situation and turn his business around. Suddenly, a nurse approached John, her face flushed with urgency. "I'm so glad I caught him," she exclaimed, grabbing Samuel's arm. "He's always escaping from the nursing home and telling people he's Andrew Carnegie." John stood speechless, stunned by the revelation. All year, he'd been wheeling and dealing, buying and selling, convinced he had a check for $100,000 behind him. But it wasn't the money, real or imagined, that had saved him. It was his own resilience, determination, and newfound confidence that had changed his life. From that day on, John carried the memory of Samuel's kindness and the symbolic value of the check close to his heart. He understood that true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the strength and confidence to overcome any obstacle.
单字 afloat 有偿战能力的，经济上周转自如的。Adjective having enough money to pay what you owe. Pile up 使不好的事物增加，使累积。Phrasal verb of something bad to increase. Creditor 债权人，债主。Noun someone who money is owed to. Hound 不停的烦扰。Verb to chase someone or to refuse to leave someone alone, especially because you want to get something from them. Suppliers 供应商。Noun plural a company that sells something. Desperate 非常需要的，非常想要的。Adjective needing or wanting something very much. Bankruptcy 企业或个人破产的状况。Noun a situation in which a business or a person becomes bankrupt. Dejectedly 沮丧的，失意的。Adverb in a way that shows that you are unhappy, disappointed, or without hope. Pour something out 有指私下或秘密的，倾诉，倾吐。Phrasal verb to tell all your problems or feelings to someone, especially privately or secretly. Woes 困难，不幸。Noun plural big problems or troubles. Impending 通常指不愉快或不受欢迎的事件，即将发生的，逼近的。Adjective used to refer to an event, usually something unpleasant or unwanted, that is going to happen soon. Demise 倒闭，败落，垮台。Noun the end of something that was previously considered to be powerful, such as a business, industry, or system. Reassuringly 使人安心的，使人放心的。Adverb in a way that makes someone feel less worried. Uncashed 未兑现的。Adjective not exchanged for cash or put into a bank account. Turnaround 突然，好转，改观，改善。Noun an occasion when a business, plan, or system suddenly becomes successful. Newfound 素质或能力，新获得的。Adjective a newfound quality or ability has started recently. Revelation 被揭示的真相，被揭露的内情。Noun the act of making something known that was secret, or a fact that is made known. Wheeling and dealing 投机取巧，耍弄手腕。Noun the act of trying to make a profit or get an advantage using clever or complicated methods and often deceiving people, or breaking the usual rules.